Welcome back, and thank you for listening to the Plus 500 podcast. My name is Chris. I'm joined today by Mark, Saeed, and Justin. We are without Chad once again, and we're gonna do our best to give you guys a great episode. So this past weekend we had the Masters tournament, and we also had some NHL games that set the slate for the NHL playoffs. Some teams are still vying for a spot in the finals, or in the playoffs, rather. And then we had the start of the NBA playoff tournament Tuesday night. Starting off with the Masters tournament, I just want to say congratulations to the winner, John Rahm. You guys can't see it, but we are all on video, and I just saw Saeed silently cheering like a goober. I take it you had money on him, didn't you?
No, I'm a loser.
Yeah, I don't bet.
Shut up.
golf,
I was
man.
cheering, man, because I chose him. Like I said I was gonna pick him to win, but I didn't bet him. Like around family and stuff. I'm like, oh, John Rahm's probably gonna win because Stin said he was like great. I had a bet on him a while back, and he ended up winning. So happy for him. Pissed at myself because I didn't bet it.
What
you guys?
What was his line to win? Like before everything?
It was like 850, I think.
850.
Yeah, dude. Because I believe he started off the first day. I saw him at. He was like plus 2 strokes, I believe, right? He started off pretty bad.
He double bogeyed the first hole of the tournament.
Yeah,
Damn.
and I
And
feel
then-
like those
and then he
odds-
went-
His
As I
odds
say,
were
then he,
crazy.
then he went 9 under the rest of the cards. So, yeah,
Wow.
he went off for the rest of the tournament, which in turn crowned him as a champion. I had Brooks Koepka to win. I took him at plus 4,400 at the beginning of the tournament for a couple units, and it was looking good. It was looking good until he crumbled. And then John Rahm just kind of did what he does and took over the tournament. Would you put it?
Yeah. Yeah, that was tough about Brooks. I was also on Brooks. It was tough. He just didn't play well at all that last day. Like I think he played 27 holes or something, and he was like plus, whatever for the day. It was plus 6 or plus 5 or something. It wasn't good golf, and so I had Tony Finau. I gave that out in the pod. That didn't work out. He came in like even. I think he was just outside the top 20. I also like Brooks. And then I said Will Zalatoris on the pod. He ended up withdrawing right before the tournament. So all those bets are avoided if you bet him. I mean, I guess he was hurt. I guess something happened with him. I don't know. But yeah,
Avoids a win.
yeah.
It sure is.
So FanDuel had a couple of boosts on there. They had like Tiger to make the cut along with Scotty and Max Homa. So I bet that. I hit that. Then I had they had one of the specials like Jordan Speed top 10 and Tiger to make the cut, and I hit that too. Then I had a huge like 12 people to make the cut, and the only person that missed was Bryson DeChambeau, that fucking bastard. So
Yeah, he's a fat slob.
overall, I thought it was a great tournament, though. Like, it was super fun. I mean, the weather wasn't ideal, but I enjoyed it.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah,
So I'm not like big on like golf. Who's the biggest surprise for you guys at this tournament?
Definitely, Phil, and I would say Sam Bennett too. Sam Bennett,
Yeah,
he was
Sam
an
Bennett.
amateur. They kind of write off amateurs to, I guess, shoot over par throughout the entire tournament. This kid came out and was right in the front running from day one, and then his last pairing that he was in on Sunday, he just kind of fell apart a little bit and fell out of the top 5, but I think he finished top 10 still.
Yeah, I think he finished like top 20. It's a top
Who the
17.
hell is Phil?
Phil Mickelson, the
dude,
old lefty. I mean, he was. I think he was like plus 7 or something like that on the last day to make it. I think he came in third or tied for second or something.
Nice. Good for you,
It was
Phil.
insane.
Good for you.
Good
Let's.
job, buddy.
I'm glad we knocked off the golf talk right off top, but let's talk about what really mattered. Izzy Adesanya, baby.
I forgot that was this weekend, and I apologize to the listeners. But yep, Izzy Adesanya.
Big missile on him, man, and it struck like those bow and arrows he was shooting at him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was awesome. Me and Mark were on a call together. We were unfortunately not able to hang out in person, but we were on a call together. I think I jumped up and woke up my whole house screaming.
Yeah, Stin had a couple units. I had a missile, and Stin was screaming more than me. I think he was more happy for me than himself. But it was crazy. I was like half.
I mean, it was just
watching
it was an insane knockout. He
Yeah, that was
kind of
nuts.
baited him in and then just absolutely just destroyed him out of nowhere. It was awesome.
Yep, that was crazy.
Yeah, the
Crazy,
best part
crazy.
was it ended so fast because I had a fight to end of the second round, just a small unit bet, and I also put in, I believe it was on DraftKings for Adesanya KO, and that was, I believe it was at plus 700 maybe
Wow.
That's nuts.
or something like that. I ended up taking that, and then to go off of the other fights on the card, I just want to say that my leg of the parlay that I put in for Rob Font money line. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah.
all the credit in the world for that
What
one.
a fight, though, huh?
Local
That was
Haverhill
awesome.
boy, I'll take it.
I apologize. I faded you on TikTok and Instagram, and I got faded. But
like
my
our-
other two
it's like our
picks,
podcast
my other
doesn't
two picks
exist.
hit. Yeah, my other two picks did hit though. They did hit.
You
Yeah,
took
that Rob Font fight was awesome.
you took
I had
Who'd you-
Giannis by KO,
yeah.
and then I had the over in the Burns and Masvidal fight. But someone even commented on it because I mentioned it in the video. I go, I want Masvidal to win, but it's gonna go decision, and Burns is gonna win. So someone commented was like, "Hey, like if you just listened to yourself and took Burns by decision plus the over, you would have won more money." So,
Oh, damn.
hey, shit happens. A win's a win. And then I had Izzy winning. So 2 out of 3 is not bad. It's better going OFA like we have in the past. But
Yeah, it's a small win to the night. Saeed, did you have any stake in the fights at all?
Yeah. I had Font winning. I parlayed it like an idiot with Pereira, and he got his ass fucking bowed and arrowed. You
we
know?
should just we should change this name to like fading each other or something.
Yeah. I had to go with Pereira. I picked him on the plus 500 parlay last episode,
did,
so I was
yeah.
like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna go with it. I'm a big Izzy fan. I like Izzy, so I'm happy for him. But it's my money man. But yeah, it is what it is.
It's tough to kind of go against that, that sort of fighter that came out as like the record that Pereira has and the history that they had in kickboxing. And the first fight that they had, he slept Izzy, and you were like, all right, well, Izzy shouldn't have gotten slept, but Pereira's just that
Do
good
they
of a
do the
fighter.
trilogy? I don't think so.
I think for now it's going to go. I think Pereira might go up to light heavyweight, and he'll just like make light work of that.
Yeah. He'd probably
Yeah,
be
it makes
more
sense.
healthy.
He's huge. Yeah, he's huge, so it's crazy. I mean,
Any other fights on the card that stood out to you guys? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, that young kid, he got destroyed by that dude Rodriguez. Oh, he was a huge favorite.
Oh
And then,
yeah,
Forget the kid's name. He's like 18 or something.
yeah,
he's a
he's
huge
18.
fan.
What's his name?
Raul Rosas Jr.
Yeah, Rosas.
Yeah. And then,
His opponent was plus 200, I think.
yeah,
Mhm.
and then Michelle Watson, Karate Hottie. I thought she got robbed in that decision. I thought she won that fight. So
Yeah,
it was a
I had
split
some money
decision.
on her.
Me and Stin had opposite fighters. See, again, fading each other. But
Yeah, I had the other girl against that girl too.
I also took Pinheiro. I couldn't take Gaslam, honestly. Curtis he looked so good on paper, and then I was like, you know what? I'll take Curtis.
Gaslam looked unreal.
He did. Yeah, he did. He looked really good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gave out the Curtis bet, and he got worked.
It happens.
He got worked.
Kevin Holland slept Ponzibio. It was a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take, but
You know what's crazy about that?
I was on him by decision. I was mad.
Yeah, that fight with Holland, I live. It was a live bet for me, and I put like when the fight will end, and it was like 2 minutes and like between 2 and 3 minutes, and I think it ended in 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
3 minutes and 16 seconds. Yeah,
16. Yeah, so I was like a minute and 16 seconds off, and I was like, "You should." And that was like plus 1,200 too.
That's rough, dude. One of my buddies I was with for the Rob Font fight, he had it in the second minute for it to be a knockout, and it got past the second minute, and I think it just crept into the third.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Tough.
Well, speaking on fighting, did anyone see the news about our buddy Nate Diaz and Jake Paul fighting August 5th?
I did. I saw it. I have no hype behind it. I'll watch it, but
no hype.
Really,
I'm gonna throw a boat on Jake Paul. Sorry.
Yeah, Nate Diaz. I mean, there's no way he wins a boxing match, dude.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I don't see that happening.
It's not going to be a knockout, dude. The dude just doesn't go down, but he's not going to win.
I could see him. I could see him dropping. I could see him dropping.
I don't know about that, dude. Nate never gets dropped, man.
Oh, he'll get dropped by Jake Paul in a boxing ring, man. He's not going to have his hands up. He's going to go at him. You can't give the middle finger with the boxing glove, so
that's true.
Yeah,
but he can still talk shit.
Right. That's what, and then he's going to get dropped.
I think it'll be entertaining.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, the press conference; those are going to be fun.
Yeah, the press conference, the weigh-in, and the face-off; those are definitely going to be way better than the one that he had with Tommy Fury. I think that fight was just so. I think it was just such a long time coming that we expected so much out of it, and then I guess I don't know. I felt like it was kind of a letdown.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, Jake kind of gained my respect like over the past couple of fights. Like the first couple of fights he had, I was like, dude, I hope this guy just gets dropped. But then when he like flatlined Tyron, however you say it, he can box, man. He can.
Yeah, he can. He went toe to toe with a UFC legend too. Like, I mean, granted, Anderson Silva's a little bit past his age and time, but it's still Anderson Silva. So,
yep.
I mean, I guess I don't know.
I think got it worked by Tommy Fury, who's an actual boxer. So,
right, he should have though. Like, you know what I mean? He should have. Like that would have been really embarrassing for the Fury. But to be honest, it's kind of embarrassing how close it was too, and that gains more respect for the kid. But
aren't they trying to set up Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou? I think they're trying to set that up.
That would be crazy. Yeah, I mean, that would be dumb for Francis, to be honest. But
honestly, that's kind of dumb for Tyson. He's undefeated. Like,
yeah.
Why?
But in a boxing ring, man, come on.
Like, I guess you can make it an exhibition.
In an MMA fight, I mean, what? I don't know. In a boxing ring, Fury, that dude's a beast.
Yeah. Fury's great. The Gypsy King.
He's scary, man.
Gypsy King.
He's a scary dude.
Yeah, he is.
So, how was y'all over and unders? Who went under? Who went over? For the how many beers you took down last weekend?
I mean, I definitely went over.
What was your line at?
Weekend
17.
Yeah, something around there.
No, I think you said 20.
Yeah. Well, I had the 3-day weekend. I had Friday off, so I definitely had myself a good time.
Yep.
Up the golf course every day.
I know C definitely went under because
Oh,
we were supposed to
man.
be together, and then it fell through. So
Yeah,
I couldn't force him down his throat.
I smashed the under, man. I was sad my buddy wasn't there. Just didn't have the same hype anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But I had about 10. I believe I had 10, which is I think like half what I said. I think I said like 21 or 22.
Just a little under half,
Just a little
buddy.
under. You know what?
You
I'll
held
take
your
that
own
L.
though.
I'll hold it. Yeah, I held my own. Had a good time.
What about you, Craig?
I don't even remember what my line was, but I definitely
18
think
and a half, I want to say.
18 and a half. I definitely went under.
Yep.
Me and my buddies went to a golf simulation place, and I think I had maybe like 5 there, and then we went back to his place. I had like 5 there as well, and I had like 2 on Easter Sunday. So yeah, definitely went under, but it was still worth it. Like when I'm playing, when I'm golfing and stuff, I don't like to drink that much because I don't like to feel bloated. But it's still
we're the
fun.
opposite there, man. I need a drink, man.
Well, we also ordered like a shit ton of food. Yeah, no, it is breaking. Like it's getting time to get out on the course, and it's a lot easier when you're out on the course and you're actually like sweating in the element. And like we also had like buffalo chicken pizza and like some like crazy wings. That
right.
Yeah, I was hurting.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll once we hit the course, we'll make some nice vids for the gram.
Oh yeah,
Mark, you hit the over under.
No, surprisingly, I think the only one that hit the over was Stin this past weekend. I went under. I only had like probably 13. I mean, I had like 13, but my over was 18 and a half. I want to say so.
That's good though. That's solid.
Yeah.
It was
an individual line.
I tried. Now this weekend coming up, I mean, we're gonna hit 80s on Friday, so
yeah. I'm going to the Sox game.
Oh, smashing the over.
Yeah,
we gotta make up for last weekend.
We got a team hang at a brewery, and then we're going to the Sox game afterwards. So
nice.
That's gonna be a solid little weekend.
That's a good day to go to. Who we playing Friday?
We're playing the Angels.
Angels, I think.
Nice, dude.
Showtime. Showtime comes to town, boys. It's sounds like a sweep to me, but
yeah.
Yeah, I'm throwing everything on the Angels, man.
Hey, great. Yeah. Whose side are you on?
I'm on the
honestly,
side,
this while we're recording this, they're going through the series with the Rays. I don't understand how it was kind of like even money, like every game. It's like you got to take the Rays.
I don't know. Going off that, I don't know if you guys have paid attention. Like the Sox have been the favorite in a lot of games to start the season, man.
They have been.
Yeah,
and like it's weird. Like the lines are weird. I've been taking the other team all the time.
Well, they were the favorite the first game of the series, weren't they?
I think they were.
Yeah, I think they were too.
Against a 9-0 team, dude. Come on.
Just to be close to even against the Rays. I mean, damn, dude.
Yeah, that team rakes.
How about the Orioles, man? They've been that team can score.
Good. Yeah. A lot of young talent on there. I mean, that's what happens when you're terrible for like 8 years. You just get all these number 1, number 2 draft picks.
Right.
Just develop them. You know.
You can develop them right. Kid Rutschman can hit, man.
Yeah, hit, man. They have that other dude, Mountcastle, that had like.
that dude's either a strikeout or a home run.
Yeah.
It's a new Adam Dunn.
I love those guys because when he gets a piece in one, you know it's gone.
Yo, it's just boom, man.
Like a Joey Gallo.
Yeah.
Same type of player.
Yep.
Bat 220, but with like 30 jacks.
Yeah.
Still batting cleanup.
Yeah.
Break 130 strikeouts in a season.
Oh, easy, buddy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we had the start of the NBA playoffs too. The play-in tournament started last night, Tuesday. So we had the Hawks and the Lakers, and I got to tell you, boys, I did not see the Hawks beating the Heat in Miami. Did not see that at all.
It was like 5 points, but it was a little bit of a surprise, honestly. That Heat team is, I mean, they were in Eastern Conference. They were in the finals or Eastern Conference finals 2 years ago, and then they lost to us in the Eastern Conference finals last year. So, I mean, that Heat team has a lot of experience, and then they go out and lose a playing game for the 7th seed to face the Celtics, and they lose. They get smoked,
Oh,
honestly.
man.
So kind of surprising.
Dude. Tough. I mean, Stin, you put in our group chat yesterday, you put a parlay you were running with the Heat. And I'm like, if Stin's feeling good about it, I'm feeling good about it.
It was
He
tough,
wasn't feeling
man.
good about it at the end of the game. Oh, man, it hurt,
tough,
man.
Tough, man.
I really did
That
feel
and
Miami
Anthony
too.
Edwards last night burned me.
Don't make me go on an Edwards rant. Can't do it. I
Oh,
want
for
to
9 from 3, dude. Oh, man.
Edwards.
We're about to start a depression
I
real
hope
quick.
and Edwards. If you're listening to this podcast, I don't.
And
think
we
you
know
will.
you are.
You're the Ant-Man. You're a budding superstar in the league. First round pick. But dude, 0 for 9? Man. 0 for 9 from 3.
I think he had
I felt so
9
good about that.
I
Couldn't
think he
even
had
just
9
give him
total
one.
points.
Yeah, he had 9 total points, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, that hurt. So
And
for
they-
anyone out there that did Ant Edwards over points or anything like that, I'm sorry.
and they
I
still
feel
only
your
lost
pain,
by
trust
6.
me.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was a good game though. Really good game.
Yeah. What was the LeBron thing that you guys were talking about pre-recording?
So FanDuel had a boost last night. It was LeBron 25 points, AD 10 plus rebounds, and the Lakers to win. So the Lakers were losing like most of the game. So that's why I was like, eh. I knew LeBron was going to get his points. He got 30. AD's going to obviously get 10 rebounds. He averages like 13 or 14. So it was just the Lakers to win, and then it went to overtime. So
Yeah,
I was
pretty
asleep.
good. Pretty good boost.
I woke up with a nice little hit in my account. They had another bet on Anthony Edwards, and I almost threw my phone.
Yeah, man. It's tough.
And we are
None better when you wake up with a little cash in your account.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's the best, dude.
we're coming
I
down
like,
to the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I don't know if it happens to you, but if you go to bed and you got like a bet in that you didn't know if it hit, and you go to check DraftKings, like my DraftKings kind of like lags a little bit, where it's like I'm still signed in, so you'll see the money, and then it signs you out.
The
Like
reality
it's like
check pops up.
yeah, it's like a quick second, and it's like, yeah, we signed you out, blah blah. But you saw the money in there, so it's just like you rushed to go ahead and sign in and just see the bet, because it's when I hit a bet, I always go back and just look at it where it says 1. It just feels great.
Oh, you see the trophy pop up, and you're like, man, I did it.
Yep, I did it.
Nothing better than
1
that
out of
trophy
10.
in the settled department.
Yep.
We're coming into today's games. Toronto and Chicago are at the end of the first quarter, or almost close to the end of the first quarter. Toronto got a 7-point lead. Toronto was the favorite by 6 points. Don't actually know what the money line was. I saw it at first and I looked away. And then tonight's game, we have New Orleans and OKC. New Orleans is 6.5-point favorites, with the money line being minus 230. Did you guys touch these games at all?
I didn't put anything in for the first game. I'm gonna look at the second game after this, but I don't know. Probably not, honestly. Like, as you know, me and Chris trailed me. I had nice big parlay in on the Champions League games that smashed this afternoon, and then I had a good amount of money on the Cardinals minus 1.5, and that also hit this afternoon. So I'm up. Had a pretty nice afternoon, and I don't know if I want to mess with my juju by putting in a reckless late night basketball bet. So we'll
I
see.
guess I can say I'm officially back. I did tail you on that. I put in for basically the same exact bet you put in for the champions, and then I put in for the Cardinals money line with the under being 13 runs. And I think it got to like 11 runs and was going to the bottom of the ninth, and I was sweating bullets. I was like, anything could happen here. They could hit a walk-off 3-run home run or tie the game with a 3-run home run. I mean,
Oh man, hold up!
it was brutal.
Jumped right out my window.
Oh, that's tough.
I put in like a live 8-legger. I think it was actually today. It's Wednesday, but I took the Rockies plus 1.5 in like the 7th inning, and they were like, it was like minus, I don't know, it was like minus 160 or something. And I think the Twins hit a solo home run in like I think it was top eighth or bottom eighth, so they didn't cover. And that was my eighth leg, dude. I know.
Ouch.
That's what I get for doing anything more than. See, if I'm going to do a parlay, I like to do either 2 or 3. If I get anything past like 4, then it's just like I'm getting wild with it.
Yeah.
Take my phone away from me. I'm chasing bad.
You guys see what happened in the NHL recently? Last night, the Penguins needed to win against like the worst team in the league, the Chicago Blackhawks, to get in the playoffs, and they
Hey, watch your
lost.
mouth.
And they lost. So now, if the Islanders win tonight, they're in, and the Penguins are out, I think. So
The Islanders are winning 1-0 currently.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think if the Islanders lose too, the Penguins still have to win their last game, correct?
I think so.
Yeah, they have to win tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not like they really.
But they're playing the Canadiens. They should. Their season's on the line. I think they'll win. I think this is who we play. So the Bruins.
Yep.
So
Who would you guys rather play?
I could care less. I think this team's a wagon in the first round. I mean the Islanders goalie is really good. Like he's probably second in Vezina behind Omar. So I don't know. I guess I would say the Penguins, but just because of the goalie. But you play Sidney Crosby with three championships, stuff.
Yeah.
But I probably this team is so good. Either one is fine with me, honestly.
I'd rather play the Islanders, honestly. Less experience in the playoffs. Even though Sorokin's that good of a goalie, I think we pump him at least 4-1 in the series.
I think we're gonna bet Celtics to sweep. I think that's a good
the
bet.
Hawks.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I got a couple of stuff on the game tonight though. The Toronto Chicago game. It's like a 9-leg parlay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. Read them off.
Listen, the Ant Edwards had me feeling some type of way, man. That bet had me feeling kind of crazy.
That's it. Take his phone.
If you guys do want me to read it off, I'll do it really quick. Siakam over 20 points. Zach LaVine over 19.5. Fred VanVleet over 6.5 assists. Scotty Barnes over 2.5 assists. Jacob Pertl over 6.5 rebounds. Scotty Barnes over 4.5 rebounds. Scotty Barnes again over 13.5 points. DeMar DeRozan over 18.5 points. And Nikola Vucevic over 13.5 points. Yes, wow. Listen, I know it's crazy. But so far it's looking good.
Prize Picks?
That's all that matters.
It's legit. I know for someone who hated Prize Picks, I'm not a big NBA prop person because I feel like it just makes you put more bets in, and I feel like it's a greater chance to lose. I feel like I win so much more money just on betting straight up on the over-unders, money lines, spreads. It feels like a guarantee compared to this bullshit, you know?
Yeah. Those props make me want to pull my hair out, man.
I do gotta say they're fun though.
Yeah, they're fun, but I'd honestly rather play the props if I'm doing like the MLB or something like that. Like, it's so much easier to be like, okay, this guy's gonna get a hit, or like this guy's gonna get walked like twice, and he's gonna hit the total bases. It's when you get into like the NBA when you're like, all right, this guy's gonna score 30 points in a game. And you're like, oh, I don't know. I commend you though, buddy.
I appreciate it, man.
Good luck, little buddy.
Can't wait to tell you guys that I lost.
Can't wait to just tell you to download Prize Picks again.
I'll share it on the socials tonight. Let you guys know how I did.
Nice.
And the second game of the night, we have. I don't really care about it, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not really interested, honestly. I think the Thunder might be able to sneak it out. They might be able to upset, but
that's what I was thinking. I was like, do I want to maybe put on money on
that would be my only play, honestly. It's not even a play. It's like a small lean.
Yeah,
I probably won't even put on any money on it.
I got another 9-game parlay on that game too. I told you guys I got a little crazy, all right? I got a little crazy. I couldn't help
He's
it.
in his.
Are those
He's
all
I'm
in
not
his.
gonna read it all. I'm just
He's in
gonna
his. He's
post
in
it
his
on socials.
feelings. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was in my feelings, man, and
Post
it
it
is what
before
it
the
is.
game so the people can.
Yeah, definitely. I'll
If they
post a
want
few
to try
guys
out.
before the game, and you guys could take a look.
Nice.
So anything this weekend?
We got Max
No,
Holloway fighting. I do know that.
Max Holloway. Is he a
Yeah.
big favorite? Probably.
Minus 170, so send a missile.
Ooh, I like that. Who's
He's
he
gonna-
fighting? He's fighting
he's gonna
Allen,
finish
right?
Allen, yeah. Allen's
He'll finish
tough. Yeah.
I like Max Holloway though.
Second round KO. You heard it here first.
Ooh,
You heard it here first.
I like it.
Hell yeah. I like the light heavyweight fight, the third fight, the Mirzakhanov and Jacoby.
Yep.
That one's gonna be a banger. The
Usman's
fourth fight,
brother's
rather.
fighting there too. I think he's a heavyweight. Usman's brother. Pretty sure he's fighting this weekend. He might be in like the prelims though.
I don't see him.
I'm pretty sure I just saw him on there. Unless I was looking at the 22nd. But either way, I know he's fighting soon. He's actually a favorite. He's like plus 195. So,
Wow.
yeah, don't take him. Do not take him.
I don't know anybody on this card besides like
Edson
obviously
Barboza. Barboza's a beast.
Yeah, Barboza, and then I think Mirzakhanov's he's an underdog, but I think he's gonna finish him. That's the only people I know, and then Holloway.
Yep.
Wow.
I know nothing.
All right, so let's kick into the over and under again so we can wrap it up and give our parlay. So we got 80s coming up this weekend. My over and under, I'm gonna say I got making up to do. I'm gonna go at 19.5 for Bears.
I'm looking at the weather right now, dude. It goes 82 down to 59 on Saturday. Like, what is that crap?
That calls for more Bears.
So what was your number again? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
19.5.
19.5. Nice. See,
What's
go
yours?
for it.
Oh, seeds.
I gotta humble myself a little bit. I'm gonna say 14.5. Smash the over right now.
I like it.
I just gotta get a win, boys.
It's a minus 150. I would say mine's probably around like 16.5. So
I like it.
I'll say that.
I'm gonna trail seed on this. I'm gonna go 14.5.
14.5.
Couple of low ones. People hit their unders. So
I gotta drive.
I gotta live.
I gotta live.
But who knows? Saturday at home, I might get a little freaky and pour some moonshine in the cup. You never know.
Oh
Hey,
man,
there you go. You like that moonshine?
I mean, it tastes like one of those Werther butterscotch candies that you get from like your grandmother's purse.
Ooh.
Yeah, it tastes like that with lighter fluid.
Oh. So Cracky's a big craft drinker. Like he likes the craft beers, and I always like tell him it tastes like shampoo.
I'll be down in a nice bottle of Dove tonight.
Little head and shoulders for you.
Before I put it in my head, I'll drink some.
There you go.
tastes like Axe body wash.
Axe body wash, huh?
Oh.
Good old days. Remember when that was a thing? Like that was like you needed to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was like middle school days.
I remember when Axe spray or like the bod spray,
Oh,
Yeah.
and it was like
Yep.
the sculpt of the guy with. Yeah, I was like, I'll never look like that. But
I went through a
put it on my
phase with
body.
bod until like I seen it at like $1. I don't know. It might have been Dollar Tree, but I saw it like for $1, and I was like, I gotta stop wearing this.
Obviously, there's something wrong with it.
Yeah. Anything you see at Dollar Tree, just stop it.
All
All
right.
right, so there's that. Let's go into the the podcast parlay. What you guys like for? Let's do this weekend. So we'll start on Friday and into Sunday. Just give whatever you guys like.
I'll go. Max Holloway, round 2 KO. I'm very confident on the round 2.
Wow.
If no one's confident with me, just take them by KO. And it's kind of smart if you're going to throw them in like a 4-leg parlay, take a money line just to keep it going. You know what I mean? He's definitely going to win, but round 2 KO. Make it worth it.
Like that. I like that.
For me, I think it's going to be whoever loses this East playing game tonight against the Heat. I think the Heat are just going to roll over and die on Friday. Just got smoked on their home court. Even though they're going to be home, I think they're just going to roll over and die, and they just don't want to be there. So
Wow, strong words coming from Houston.
So it's going to be the Bulls or Raptors, whoever loses tonight, versus the Heat on Friday night. That's going to be my pick.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with the hometown team here. Go with the Boston Celtics at -9.
Wow.
I think the Celtics are gonna
roll them.
Roll over the Hawks. It's gonna be something crazy like 134 to like 112. Gonna blow them up by 20.
Let's
I
rock.
think at least.
Nice.
I'm going to go off the MMA card this weekend, and I'm going to go with Murzakanov. I'm going to take him money line to be safe, but yeah, money line to be safe. Let's just go money line. It's a plus 140. Toss him into a nice 3-legger with the last 2 fights.
Nice.
Toss him in with Barboza and Holloway. You guys got a lock right there.
Hey.
Nice. I like it.
All right. Yeah, there it is.
There it goes.
And we'll get something together for you guys for the weekend. I'll let you guys know some of the other picks that we're rolling with. Put out some promo videos with the nice weather. And
Yep. Chris, can I just say something real quick?
hit me, brother.
Shout out to the Bruins, getting the most wins in the season and the most points in the season, That was a record that's been holding for a while, so shout out to the Bees, man.
Yes, sir.
Send the house.
Literally, man.
Absolute steamroll of a team, man. Steam-rolling team. I don't think they're going to get touched this. I mean, they'll lose their games in the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to get touched.
I agree. I actually got them winning the Stanley Cup. So
Yeah, I took that ringer that FanDuel put out. Yeah, it's either them or. Go for it.
So one thing I'm gonna put up on the socials. The golf is actually all the top guys are playing again this week. I don't know why. They usually take a break after the Masters, but I'm gonna throw up some pics on the socials. So look out for that.
The golf wizard.
Hell yeah. All right, boys. Well, it's been fun. This has been the 4th episode, longer than I actually thought we were going to last. So we're going to wrap it
too.
Yeah,
very consistent.
Yeah, pretty consistent.
Hey, new episode every week, man.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. And it's been real. Like I said, look out for the socials coming out for picks this weekend. If you haven't followed it, go follow it. If you haven't subscribed to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube, go do it. What are you waiting for? This has been the Plus 500 podcast. We'll catch you later.